MMA Pros Picks is sponsored by the Mad Lab, MMA.com. Full breakdowns, DFS, wagers, projections, podcasts, and live streams for every single card. Use the promo code MADLYNCH for 40% off your first month.
I say I didn't watch so many fights of Rob Font, so I need to think now. I would say now Cody because of his boxing and wrestling, but more of his power in the punches for this weight division.
Dude, that's actually a really killer fight. I'd actually give it to, man, that's a tough one, man, because Cody Garbrandt is just so fast. He's so fast, and whenever he's on the right mindset, and he's with the right mindset, man, I don't think there's not too many people that can really mess with him. But Rob Font, man, he's just a dark horse of the division, man. I didn't expect anybody in the top 5 to even try to fight him. So to me, that's a really good fight, man. I'm gonna go back to that. It's a really good fight. Great job at the UFC on that one. Rob, I would probably have to give it to Cody Garbrandt just because of the speed, the power. Man, he doesn't get tired. So when you got someone who has speed and powerful, and he has cardio for days, I can't root against. I can't take the other guy. Rob Font, definitely, he's legit. But if you're telling me to put money on it, I'm putting Cody Garbrandt on it.
Two boxers, one's longer. Obviously, Garbrandt's a lot faster. But I think Font's going to give Garbrandt some issues. I think if Garbrandt can start chewing up his lead leg early in the fight, I really think that Garbrandt's probably the better athlete. He's been in bigger fights, but I mean Rob Font looked really good his last fight, and the kid hits like a truck. But Garbrandt's not like a guy that's real easy to hit. If Garbrandt shows up and does what he can do and moves his feet and doesn't get lulled into like a big brawl against Rob Font, I would pick Garbrandt in that fight.
Oh, I didn't know that one, but Cody, I go with Cody for sure. That's a good fight, but Cody's a good fight.
Oh man, that's another. Someone's going down in that one. Rob Font, man, he impresses me. I love his fight IQ, and I love the way he fights, his grittiness. Garbrandt's been out a little bit, hasn't he? We haven't seen him well. I'm gonna go with Font in that one.
And then Rob Font's too smooth, too quick. I mean, obviously he could get caught, but I don't think that he's going to make the same mistake that Rafael Sunsao made. And I think Rob Font can wrestle pretty well too, if I recall his fights. But man, super slick on the feet, throws in combinations, great footwork, and not everything has power. He picks and chooses his shots when he wants to put power and when he's just peppering to set up the next shot. So I think that Rob Font is definitely the more tactically smart fighter. So I'm gonna go with Rob Font.
Man, that's a burner, but I think Rob Font's been looking too good. He's been staying very systematically legit as far as his martial arts and his training. So I think he outboxes Cody.
I mean, if you would ask me before Rob Font's last fight, I probably would have said Cody, but he looked so good against Marias with his boxing. But again, I think anyone who sort of comes to just purely strike with Cody is going to be in for a tough night just because how fast he is, how powerful he is. But he has been knocked out before. But I am going to go Cody on that one. I think skill-wise, if it plays out on the feet, I imagine most people believe it will. Then I think Cody will have the edge.
I think Rob Font takes that. Dude's on a tear right now, for sure. That guy's crisp, clean technique.
With that original flow, head kicks with the pros, picks up the fights or anything in the mix. Getting closer to the heart of the flame, bringing conversations with heavy hitting names. You feel the love of the game.